Hi there, today I'm going to be doing a quick presentation on the book by Henrik Ibsen, A Doll's House, and the question is consider and evaluate the different ways in which writers of your chosen text present the restrictive effect the family can have on individuals. The extract that I have chosen is based around the last sequence in the play from pages 79 to 82. I will be exploring how Torvald has a restrictive effect on Nora and how the family is split apart since Nora departs after the realization that she is nothing more than a doll. The end sequence of A Doll's House forms a restriction for the entire Helmer family, however this has more effects on the individuals. Throughout the extracts, a power dynamic is broken between Nora and Torvald as they subvert the contextual stereotypes of a pre-First World War married couple. An indifference is seen when Nora says, "Sit down, Torvald, we have a lot to talk about," and how Torvald is completely perplexed, saying, "I don't understand you." Unlike how men would stereotypically take control of a conversation, Nora begins with an imperative, telling Torvald what to do. Linking with Arthur Miller's All My Sons, A Doll's House inspired Miller's play, which provokes various similarities, in particular the end reveal of the truth. In All My Sons, the truth is revealed where Joe Keller admits to his son Chris that he murdered 21 pilots in the Second World War. However, in A Doll's House, Nora reveals her true feelings for the first time in 8 years to Torvald. Hedging is used by Torvald where he says not happy since he is bewildered by Nora suddenly breaking the gender role of a female that he was used to seeing. His aggression and control is seen where he yells, "I won't let you, I forbid you," in response to Nora saying, "I'm leaving here at once." This fully reinforces the metaphor featured through the entirety of the book that Nora is nothing more than a doll. Furthermore, a doll that Torvald wants to possess and control to do what he desires. In regards to how the family can have a restrictive effect on an individual, Torvald still continues to create a superiority for himself in comparison to Nora. Mentioning the children, his arrogance is seen where he says, "Playtime is over, now comes the time for lessons." The use of the noun playtime completely juxtaposes what Nora expects Torvald to say, convincing her that he really isn't able to change his ways and see her as an equal person. Ibsen continues to write Torvald this way so Nora will not turn away from the idea of leaving and exploring who she really is. Ignorantly, Torvald is more concerned with grouping Nora and their children together, as he explains that he wants to give lessons to Nora and the children. The quote, "You are not the man to teach me to be a good wife," creates a dominance in conversation, though remains only as a monosyllabic lexis, creating a basic low register which only seems to anger Torvald more as he uses the exclamative "This is madness." Towards the end of my chosen extract, Torvald attempts to reclaim the superiority he felt he once possessed, though this fails completely since he only shows that he cares more about his moral integrity as he yells, "Don't you care what other people will say?" along with, "You are betraying your most sacred duty." This is the nail in the coffin for Nora, as she comes back with, "I have another duty equally sacred." This adds an oxymoron of how she sees her roles as a wife and as a mother to be a form of cruel entrapment. Her most sacred duty is all about herself, as she suddenly becomes self-aware, which Torvald almost didn't want to happen. In the end, Nora leaves Torvald due to the restrictions the Helmer family was having on her. Towards the end, she claims that she wants to find out things for herself, creating the idea of an independent woman for the audience.